because he has to go to Boston City. Starts at 4. So he leaves here at 2:35.
Stuff he was saying that he would love Brenda.
The length is good.
It doesn't have
Like my hair literally should go down to the end.
And I regret going
But
to
I'm
like
promised the
Yo, Adam, like, why would you do that? Oh, like,
Why not?
I think that's hilarious.
See, Adam can have a side hustle as like a stalker for like the FBI or something.
oh, you're so right.
That'd be a crazy.
He could. I
Private investigator Adam Edward.
I'm a fool.
Me too.
I still talk to some of
totally.
Would you guys decide
No,
on
because
like,
kind of soon the amount of people
They do that over the summer.
Okay, we're good?
Yes.
All right, so first off, thank you for everyone for coming and making this year super special and fantastic. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys, and this year has been probably without a doubt my favorite year in my high school career so far, and mostly in part because of student government. And the reason that this organization has meant so much to me is because of the people that I get to do it with. Each and every one of you are phenomenal human beings, and you guys are kind people who really care about making a difference. And I'm proud to be friends with all of you guys. To the administration, I appreciate how willing everybody was to Celine and I when we first got into this role in June. We worked together and making Scholars even more of an amazing community. And I really appreciate how they always listen to us, and I'm truly grateful for how they showed care, and they really took the time to listen to our thoughts, feelings, and concerns to all the students in the community. And although I feel like I've always been an outgoing person, I've been friends with everybody, most people in the building throughout my entire high school career. I feel like that this role has allowed me to meet some absolutely remarkable people and build friendships with practically everyone in the building, and genuine friendships. Like all of you guys. Like I maybe knew you in the building, but this year I got to know each and every one of you, and I'm proud to say that I've been able to do that. And two of these remarkable people that the student government has allowed me to meet are Celine and Miss Newman. So without Miss Newman, this school would be pretty boring. Every single club, school event goes through Miss Newman, and I mean like every single one. Like it's pretty crazy. Being able to work with Miss Newman has been an absolute honor. She is unbelievably hardworking and caring. And not only does she want best for student life in terms of extracurriculars, but she really cares about each of our lives, which I think is a really important thing for a teacher and a role model in this community. And being here since 6th grade, I've seen how Scholars has grown, and I've seen the Miss Newman effect, as I call it. Like it's legit, like it's definitely here. And Scholars is a really progressive place, thanks to Miss Newman, and I don't think it's going to slow down anytime soon. And I'm really looking forward to see how all you guys keep building on what we've already started. And lastly to Celine, I'm glad that we've gotten to work together this year. I mean, we're a legit team. Like every time I walk in the hallways, I always get a compliment, specifically from Racinos. Like he'll always stop me, he'll be like, you guys are like legit team, like you guys do this really well. And I agree. I mean, I believe that our teamwork is a testament to who we are as human beings. You are a leader who is kind, inclusive, caring, and very creative, and also scary and organized. Like really, like the lists are nuts. And above all, you are a kind friend. You are a really good person and a genuine friend that I can call a friend. I know I said that 3 times, but you're a friend. And I think that's why we work so well as partners, because we're not just elected partners, we're genuine friends above all first. And I think that's why we did such a good job this year. And really, I'm proud of myself for being part of such an amazing community and such an amazing team. Thank you for everyone for making this year special. And also, good luck at Columbia, you're going to kill it. And I appreciate all you guys. Thank you.
So thank you all for allowing me to be your student government president for the 2024 to 2025 school year. It has been a pleasure and an honor to serve as your student body president. But first, you have supported me throughout this journey. So obviously first, a huge thank you to the administrators, Principal Spife, AP Vieira, AP Tuberty, AP Collar, and Dean Bean, for allowing Quinn and I to truly be involved in the school community in every aspect, and for their unwavering support with whatever ideas that we've had. Words cannot express what it meant to us to get the unique opportunity to be the only students on some of the school's most productive teams and truly be the change that we wanted to see in the Scholars community. So secondly, obviously a huge thank you to Ms. Newman, our wonderful student government advisor. Ms. Newman and I go way back, for those of you who do not know. She first met me on Zoom when I was like 13 years old and I was struggling to overcome my fear of public speaking. She saw potential in me at that time that I didn't even see in myself, and she plays a huge role in my successes today. I'm lucky enough to have her as a mentor, a teacher for 2 years, and now we're like friends. And there's no length to which Miss Newman will not go for her students. She saw that both of my ideas, the Arts Awards and the Civics Fair, came to fruition. And people often talk about what it means to be a vital member of a community, but they do not talk about it, what it means to be the key piece of the machine that keeps the school functioning, which is exactly what she is. So Miss Newman is one of those teachers who only comes once in a lifetime, and I'm super glad that the universe has allowed our paths to cross, and I will probably miss her more than she'll miss me. And lastly, obviously, I'd like to express my deepest gratitude to Quinn. Quinn embodies what it means to have school spirit and dedication, whether it's running to student government meetings with wet hair after practicing for a lifeguard test, telling us about his insane Monday schedules, going to Special Olympics, eating dinner for like 2 seconds, and then going to golf. And also supporting me in all of my crazy ideas, as he says. Sometimes I get a little crazy. Quinn's positive attitude has always allowed for an extremely successful school year, and again, it was an honor to work alongside him. And after all that, now to all of you guys, to all the student government members, it obviously has been such a pleasure to work with you all this year. I love the little family that we've created through the numerous Monday afternoon meetings, and usually our meetings end after 20 minutes and you guys all stay and we all chit chat, and that's probably one of my favorite things from this year. When thinking about what I wanted to say today, I thought back to a conversation that Miss Smythe and I had in October. We were standing in the farm, and I was just looking around, and she came next to me, and she's like, why are you looking around like that? Because I was being a little weird. And she came over, and she was like, so what's going on? And I was like, wow, I can't help but get a little emotional, because to see how far we've come as a school. Having seen it through many changes, it never fails to impress me how much progress we've made in what feels like 7 really short years. And I'm sure that under you guys' leadership, it'll only continue to grow further under our amazing student leaders. And although I'm preparing to embark on a new chapter in my life at Columbia, as is Quinn at Binghamton, I'll never forget my time here at Scholars, which has been crucial in my development to the person I am today. And if there's anything you take away from my time here in student government, from Quinn's time here in student government, it should be that you guys are the change that you want to see in the world. You shouldn't be afraid to speak your mind and express your ideas and see that they come true. While I will miss you all very deeply, I'm only a ferry ride, phone call, or Instagram DM away, and thank you for allowing me to be your president.
So far. Okay. So we have a little something to say for Celine. So, hi Celine. I'm standing here and I can't really believe that it's already that time and you're already leaving us. Although this is a sad moment for us, it's also beautiful and reflective. It allows us to reflect on how much we were able to accomplish as a school during you and Quinn's term, and allows us to use what you have done to make the school even better next year. It allows us to take a moment from this fast-paced school year and truly resonate with the smaller moments. From the Civics Fair to Discovery Days and World Read Aloud Days, this year will be known as a year of events and the beginning of a new era that we will not let end. You will never be forgotten as a president and as a student. You do so much for the school community, and you can tell that it's all because you care. I will forever be grateful for all the wisdom that you provided me over the years, and I really hope that you know, no matter what, I will always uphold the legacy that you want to leave for the school. I know that you will do such amazing things in life, and I hope that you never forget your Seagull family. We love you and we'll miss you.
When we were first standing here last year, when Celine was being sworn in as president, I remember going up to her for the first time personally and congratulating her. I remember we had not yet talked much, but I was extremely curious as to what she was going to do in the upcoming year. Little did I know that conversation was the start of a true friendship with one of the most driven, kind, and understanding people I know. Celine, from the first time I talked to you, I vividly remember there was a sense of confidence and calmness about your demeanor. You knew exactly what you were talking about, what you were planning to do, how you were going to execute it, and everyone around you knew it too. Throughout your tenure as president, you have displayed unwavering dedication, integrity, and compassion. Not only did you uphold all the events and doings of the previous presidents, but you made it a point to leave your own mark by adding so much more for our school, such as the World Read Aloud Day, Arts Night event, and much more. I want to take this moment to sincerely thank you, not only for your leadership, but for the personal impact you've had on all of us. Your ability to lead with both strength and empathy has left a lasting mark, and we are truly grateful. As Fasada stated previously, nobody in this room doubts that you will go to do the most amazing things. Thank you so much.
pay tribute to our Vice President in Wilson. I felt honored. I knew the great things he does both in and outside of school, but when it came time to put it into words, I found myself asking, where do I begin? I could have started with an analysis of his incredible journey, tracing his path from childhood to today. I could have listed all his achievements as Vice President, the initiatives he championed, or even shared my first impressions of Quinn. But instead, I want to speak up to the essence of who Quinn is. Quinn is enthusiastic, jovial, outgoing, and at the same time, persevering and hardworking, traits that I admire deeply in any individual. His leadership isn't just about what he accomplishes, but about the energy he brings in every room, the connections he builds, and the way he lifts others up. Every time we pass each other in the hallway, we exchange a lighthearted fist bump, coupled with one of his several typical catchphrases in his California surfer voice. A simple gesture, but it speaks volumes to who Quinn is. A leader who understands that small acts of kindness can make a big impact. Whether he's guiding student government, brightening conversations, or making people feel heard, Quinn leads not just with words, but with action. Beyond his role in student government, Quinn is always moving, leading thoughtful discussions in business club, riding the waves as a surfer, swinging a putt in golf, pushing himself in lifeguard training, and supporting incredible athletes in the Special Olympics. And if his resume isn't impressive enough, he's also Gil from Bubble Guppies, which, no, honestly, I'm still surprised. Maybe that explains his endless enthusiasm, the willingness to dive headfirst into any challenge, and the ability to make even the most hectic moments feel lighter. And now, as Quinn moves forward, he's taking this drive and passion into being, majoring in politics, philosophy, and law, ready to tackle new opportunities and make an impact beyond these halls. No matter where he goes, he'll bring the same energy, dedication, and ability to bring people together, because that's who he is. Now, as I run for the same position you now hold, Quinn, you leave me with the impossible task of living up to your lasting legacy you leave in our school community. But there's one thing you have taught me, that leadership isn't about filling someone else's shoes. It's about bringing your own style, energy, and vision to the role. Your impact isn't just the events you planned or the initiatives you led, but the way you made people feel heard, valued, excited to be part of something bigger. Quinn, today we celebrate not just your achievements, but the impact you've had on each of us. You remind us that leadership is not about holding a position. It's about creating moments, strengthening bonds, and making people believe in something bigger than themselves. Thank you for being that person for every event, every idea, and of course, every festival along the way.
Thank you, Adam.
Are you crying?
For you guys.
Hey, that was a great speech. Thank you so much.
That concludes our team.
Introducing State Senator Adabo.
How you doing? All right, it's because it's a Friday. I get it. I get it. It's a Friday. Everybody's all hyped up on a Friday. How you doing, there, everyone? Good. Good to see you. Okay. So, I want to say thank you. You know, a lot of times we do things up in Albany, and you think that we don't think about our people back home, but I do. Many of us do. Because when I come here and I talk to student government, we think about how do we pave the road going forward. Nobody likes to drive or travel on a bumpy road, right? Our job is to pave that road for you going forward, no matter what you choose, academically, career. Our job is to pave the road. So that's where we come in. This is where this comes in. Don't ever feel that your voice cannot be heard or won't be heard by an elected official. You have one here that will listen to you. So above all, reach out to your elected official, let them know what's on your mind. Because when you speak out, you're speaking out for yourself, but you're also going to speak out for those that have a similar problem. They just don't know to speak out for their electeds. But I need you to speak out. I need you to complain. We are in the complaint department, okay? We want to hear complaints, we want to hear ideas on how to improve our world around us. So I need you to really speak out. But it's a partnership that we form to pave that road for us and others. So I want to say thank you. This is studio. Is that your music background? It's pretty cool. I feel like I'm in a video. So again, student government, right?
Yep.
So you're already doing it. You're already being that extraordinary person, going from ordinary to extraordinary because you're doing a little extra. And I want to say thanks. But this is a partnership. I don't care where you live. You think I can help, you gotta let me know. You gotta reach out. Anybody have any questions? Anything? No? No? Let me know when that special guest gets here. I'm really curious.
They were really betting on Miss Amato.
Oh, well, Stacy, I'm here representing
like, no.
Stacy, that's right. Yeah.
And then
They were betting on
I
her.
also invited Mr. Featherston, so I was like, there's actually 2 special guests that are coming. But thank
Joe,
you so much.
Joe and I have known each other a couple of weeks now, right?
Years ago, since we started 30 years ago, Special Olympics, he was the first person that I reached out to for financial assistance.
Is that all just 30 years
We
ago?
had nothing.
I was 10 then, so, yeah.
30 years this year.
But you know, you mentioned Stacy Fefferman is a friend. You have local electeds that work together on a city, state, and federal level. You have local electeds that work together. You try to put politics aside because sometimes issues are so important. They go far beyond and they transcend Democrat, Republican, right? It's about doing the right thing for the people. So regardless of what party, the bottom line is put that aside and figure out a way forward together and solving problems. So I don't like politics as much as we find solutions. So, any questions at all? Any questions?
None.
So, none?
Well, they
on a far-
technically get out of school at 12:15.
Yeah, no, so
they're
you're
gonna
actually
keep all the
overtime.
questions.
Yeah, no, so, seniors, right?
These are our honorary seniors. This is our Madam President, Vice President,
Right.
officially retiring in this moment, actually,
Aw,
kind of. You know how it
hence
is.
the
You
flowers,
pull,
I
you
get
pull
it.
people out of retirement sometimes.
I get it. So, since they're leaving, on behalf of the New York State Senate, you know, it is always a pleasure of mine and a highlight of the day when I get to hand something out like this because it's acknowledging, again, those people who do a little extra, the extraordinary people. And they usually are role models for others. You know, so outgoing president and vice president, bottom line is you leave it for the next person and the next person comes in and, well, I want to do better. And then the next person goes, I want to do better than that. So you do lay the groundwork to build upon. So I want to thank our president and vice president for what they've done in student government. So here we go. Celine, step up. You're embarrassing. Your mom said, "Sit back." Right? Something to your mom. Right. So that's for you. And who's this guy? Queen President. Queen! Yes, exactly. I do want to wish your outgoing president, vice president, all the best, but I want to say thank you again for crossing the line, becoming extraordinary, but to lay the groundwork for everybody else. And if I can be of any help to you guys going forward, please let me know. Round of applause for your president, vice president. Good job. All the best. All the best. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, we can take a vote over there too. So we're not in jail.
My pleasure. So, it's a Friday. I'm holding you up. But do not hesitate to reach out. My information's online. Do not hesitate to reach out. If you have any ideas, please, I want to hear it. If you have a complaint, I want to hear it. That's how we be better. That's how we become better, is by hearing complaints and acting on them. So I want to say thank you for what you do here at the student government. If I can be of any help to you in the student government, let me know. But I'm going to wish you all the best. Thank you very much for inviting me. Real honor. It is an honor. Thank you very much.
Can you get a picture of you guys
No,
with
definitely
their
not.
awards over there?
What do you want?